Welcome to the Icaran Sector. Welcome to round 2 of the games. This time, 500 points of Necrons taken 500 points of Tyranids. So welcome back to the games. This is the Tzeentchian games. Please do check out the introductory video if you've not seen that already. That'll explain a bit more, go over the armies, although I did miss a few things apparently, which I cover as I see them. So today's game is round 2, Tyranids versus Necrons. If you've not seen the first game, please go check it out. That was Orcs versus Drukhari. Spoilers will be incoming for that shortly. If you've not seen it, I'd go watch that now. But you don't actually need to watch the first game to follow along with this one. It's just a narrative that's running through, but each game should be standalone enough to enjoy. So yeah, round 2. So for round 2, we are playing objective drop. So there's one objective in the middle. At the start of each round, we roll off, and it moves 2d6 to whatever direction the winning side has. And from turn 3, you score a victory point for holding it, and the player closest to or holding at the end gets an extra 2, and that player is the winner. Or the player with the most points is the winner, I should say. And today's map is here. So we've got one deployment zone this side, one deployment zone that side, and on a smaller table. We should actually be okay for fitting all the models on. And today's twist is blackout. So the range of shooting attacks is only 18 inches. But with the Necrons, that puts them into rapid fire right from the start. And the Tyranids have not a single shooting attack. So this should be an interesting one. So we'll have a quick look at the armies, and then we will, as with the other games, we'll go straight into deployment and then roll off for turn 1. So we have 500 points of Necrons. I've sorted out the order of their protocols, and these, I don't know if I mentioned before, these are Sautek, and he gets 2 wounds back for his living metal with his relic, and he is he gives an aura for not failing morale, or for reducing the failing morale, and he gets a 5 up feel no pain from his warlord trait, and we can do some extra shenanigans with this fella here. I've not used either army before for today's game, so this is going to be fun. And 500 points of Tyranids. The Brewlord has a Resonance Barb, so he can do both psychic powers and gets +1 to them. And his Warlord trait, he picks a unit, so we'll pick the Necron Warriors, and he can reroll all hits against Necron Warriors. For the game, there's these Gene Stealers have Toxin Sacks, the bigger group. So they get on 6s to wound, they do 2 damage. And he has a Toxin Sack as well, so he can do extra, I think he does D3 +1 or whatever now, so that's interesting. And they can reroll advanced charges as part of their High Fleet morph, and then they can, if there are no enemies within 3 inches of them, they can consolidate any direction they choose. But we shall see with command, with their resurrection for the so end of the deployment phase. Everything blends in really nicely over here, so that's interesting. So the Tyranids, the blob of 6 on one side, Broodlord in the middle, blob of 9 here, and the Morlock is in reserve, ready to pop up and do some shenanigans. And then for the Necrons, the rapid fire ones are in the cover there. The assault ones are here. The Canoptic Reanimators behind them, the Royal Warden and the Scarabs here, hopefully drawing the enemy and kill them on shooting an Overwatch. So they've got 2 command points for the Tyranids, 1 command point for the Necrons. So we'll see how it goes as we roll off for who gets turn 1. The Necrons will pass turn 1 to the Tyranids, bring them in range of their guns, and hopefully shoot them down. And then we will roll off. Ooh. The Necrons get 2d6 inches of movement on this. For the big 9. Alright, so we'll go on to move that and then turn 1 for the scurrying of claws over this desolate world. They all charge forward. These guys rolled a 1. I re-rolled it for the trait and into a 1. So they just got to the barrier. He rolled a good advance roll and got over the barrier there. And these guys got an advance roll of a 3 and pushed them forward. Again, I re-rolled that from a 2. So the only other thing to do this turn is put Catalyst. The Warlord will put Catalyst on himself. That goes off. So he has a 5-up, feel no pain. And that is the end of turn 1 for the Tyranids. No shooting, no charging. We'll go on to the Necrons. End of movement phase. So in their... for their first turn, I choose to give +1 inch movement. So they these move 6 forward and then 3 down and 3 across. And there's now 7 of them in range of the Gene Stealers here. Everything else is out of range, I think. Atomizer Boom's only 12 inches. So everything else is out of range. And the Scarabs scuttle forward to take the objective. And with that, we'll go straight on to the shooting phase. So there's 7 in range, and we are in rapid fire range at 18 inches. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. Gene Stealers are... Gene Stealers are tough on 4s. Okay, 3s and 4s. A mindless drone shooting. Ooh. That's not so good. And these have a 5-up invul, which they make none of. So there is a single one left, but it is within synapse range. So there's no morale. And the very, very cagey, slow turn 1, or the very fast turn 1 is now over. So first of all, we will roll off to see who gets to move the objective. This time the Nids get to move it. They get to move it 7. So we're going to move that and then Gene Stealers turn 2. Advanced forward again from the Nids to try and weed out. I can't remember if I said or not, the Reanimator Beam is on the... which one did I say? On the rapid fire for this turn. The Morlock popped up and on a certain roll, a 1. That does nothing. And he cannot charge this turn. Oh joy. That's lovely. But he is a big target. They need to do something about that. The Gene Stealers now are on that at the end of turn 2 because they moved it away from the Scarab Swarms. And we can either deal with the Scarab Swarms or deal with some of the big things here. So we'll go on to the Psychic phase. He will put Catalyst back on himself. That goes off. And he will do a cheeky smite. So that's a 10. That goes off. D3 for 1. And the closest unit is the assault ones. So he on a 5-up. Okay, he gets knocked down and then he stands back up again. Insert joke of never going to keep me down. The Nids have got quite a few command points. The Necrons have only got 2. So that's it. That's going for the charge phase. The singular one. How am I going to play this? How are we going to do the Overwatch? Yeah, the singular one will go in first. So he's in. And we won't declare Overwatch, which means then that the Broodlord will only charge the ones that have already been charged. That's 8. So he can go well over... Oh no, he just wants coming that way. And these ones will charge into these guys. There's only maybe 3 that can see through for Overwatch. So there's no point doing Overwatch on that. So that's, yep. Right, we're completely ignoring the objective. But we will go in here. So the Broodlord will fight first, and he gets rerolls against the Necrons. But these will resurrect on a 4. He gets 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Strength 5, so he's wounding on 3s. So 4. The 6s become AP -6 and a damage of 3. The others are AP -3. What is the save on a Necron Warrior? Is it 4 up? 3 up. It's a 4 up. So they actually all go through. So that's 4. Let's see, on a... What is the... Reroll reanimation units of 1. So they've lost 4. So on 4 ups, and I can reroll 1s. Oh, that is pretty terrifying. So the singular Gene Stealer, he gets 3 attacks, hitting on 2s because he's next to the Broodlord. Wounding on strength 4, wounding on 4s. That is AP -4, so that goes straight through. And this one is a 4-up save. And on this one is a reanimation protocol. No! So one of them actually does finally fall down. Here there is 1 under here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hitting on 2s. Because of being next to the Broodlord. No rerolls. Wounding on 4s and 6s rend. Ooh, that's not so good. And these will save on 5s. Nope. And these will 5 rerolling 1s. So that was a 6. So 3 of these guys are taken down. And we get to do some very pointless fighting. So the rapid fire Necrons back. There are 4 into the single Gene Stealer, and there are 3 into the Warlord there. And these will hit on 3s. And the Warlord on 5s. And he has he's got his Feel No Pain. He's got a 4-up save. And he saves it. And then the Gene Stealers have a 5-up save anyway. Right. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. Saving on 5s. Nope. That last lone Gene Stealer is actually cut down. So that 6 is gone. That's reasonably positive. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. Into the other Gene Stealers, hitting on 3s. No wounds. So that goes on there. So at the end of turn 2 from the Necrons, they are well and truly inside the lines. They might have to start playing smart with that objective at some point. Let's go to the Necrons, turn 2. Turn 2 over for the Necrons. And we get both of these, but number 1 is negated, or number 2 is negated for the -1 to hit penalty, because they're in range of the Warlord there, and the Royal Warden gives them fall out of combat and shoot. And it doesn't say anything about it being a negative, so we'll override that one. And the well, it comes out of a 12-inch range from that one there, and then that guy's there. So we will, and the Scarabs have just beep booped over to the objective again. So the Neds might have to do something about that if they survive this. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 shots. From there into the Warlord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hitting on 3s. Hitting on 3s. Oh dear, that's... And then... Strength 4, I think the Broodlord is toughness 5. So wounding on 5s. Two, 4, 6 at AP -1. So it's 5s. So makes 3 and then Catalyst. So he takes 2 wounds, putting him down to 4. Right, we'll shoot the Royal Warden. You get rapid fire 2. He hits on 3s. And he'll wound on 5s. And I'll save on a 5. And a Catalyst. No. Down to 3 wounds. The Atomizer being Salt 3. Strength 6 AP minus. Alright, we'll do that on the Warlord as well. This of 4. Nothing. Okay, these guys will put all of their shots into the Gene Stealers because they're hitting on 3s. And how many is there left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8. 8. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, saving on 5s. Oh, wow. Wounding on 3s. And then these will save on their 5-up lightning reflexes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's only 3 left there. Ooh. That is the end of the shooting phase. So 3 there. Does the Royal Warden give them back? Does it shoot and declare a charge? So yeah, we will charge into the Gene Stealers for 6. The Broodlord did declare his heroic intervention. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 attacks. 2, 4, 6. We'll put them all into the Gene Stealers. We're not going to stop the Broodlord. Hitting on 3s. We might not stop the Gene Stealers. Wounding on 4s. And a 5-up invul. Oh, that was a bad idea. Right, the Gene Stealers can go back 1, 2, 3. Hitting on 2s, the next for the Broodlord. Wounding on 4s. 6s will go straight through. And then 3 5-up saves. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, there's a stratagem. This one is a shooting phase stratagem. And you can change what the reanimation is. And again, I don't know if I mentioned in the command phase, it was put on the rapid fire ones. Alright, so these will reanimate on 5s. Rerolling ones. So another 3 drop down. And the Broodlord gets 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Everything hits. Wounding on everything. 6. 5 ups, rerolling 1s. What? Whoa. These Necrons do not want to die. 1 more goes. So they lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They could fail morale. 10. They're okay. The Gene Stealers can't fail morale. And we go into turn 3. This is an incredibly short game. So for the Necrons get to move it 11. What can they? Oh no, sorry, the Necrons. The Tyranids. Where can they even put that? As we go on to turn 3, is the Morlock closed in to do attacks on these guys. They've stayed in combat, and we'll go on to the Psychic phase. So we'll do Catalyst again on the Warlord. That goes off, and a cheeky Smite for D3 for 3. Ooh, I can reroll those. No. 1, 2. Leaving only 1. As we go on to the charge phase. So the Morlock will charge in, and we will declare Overwatch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Morlock is toughness 6. So we will be hitting on 6s, wounding on 5s. Just the 2. 2 wounds, AP -1. So 4 up saves. No, he takes 2 wounds, putting him down to 10. So 10 wounds on the Morlock. As we go into fight phase, he gets 7 attacks. Send these out 1. Use 1 attack. What is he? Strength 6. So going on 3s. Let's put them all into the Scything Talons because I can reroll hit rolls of 1. Hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s. Wounding on 3s. Saving on AP dash, saving on 4s. And then 4. Nope. One of them actually goes. And he gets a single attack with his tail. Hitting on 4. Wounding on 3. No! Oh. So he gets 7 attacks. 4, 6, 7. Hitting on 3s. Oh. Wounding on 5s. Nothing. And oh. I should not have done that. He should have attacked first. Too late. Too late. The Gene Stealers activate. So there's 1, 2, 3. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 4s. 6s go straight through. So 3 5-up saves. And then there's 1 wound on a 5. Oh! Or model on a 5. He stands back up again. So he gets his 1 attack into the Brewlord. Doesn't hit. Brewlord gets 6 attacks. And he can reroll 1s. Wounding on 3s. They don't save. And he finally goes. That last Necron. He's done alright. Yeah, so we will consolidate that way with the Broodlord. And that way with the Gene Stealers. As we go on to turn 3. for the Tyranids. For not Tyranids, the Necrons. Scarab swarms go chasing after the objective and take it, but they didn't have it in the command phase, so they don't actually score a point. Fall out of combat again here, so we can do some shooting, and everything's moved forward to try and do some damage. Right, first of all, the Royal Warden will shoot into those 3 Gene Stealers, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. The Atomizer Beam will go up at the Morlock, hitting on 4s, wounding on a 4, AP -2. So the Morlock has a 3-up save, so we'll save that on a 5. No. And that does 1 damage? Yeah, 1 damage. We're down to 9 wounds. How many's left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll put all of their shots into the Warlord because we need to finish him off. So 20 shots, hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 5s. That's not bad. Saving on 5s. Saves 3 of them. And then, nope. He's got a single wound left. Oh no. Oh no, this is not good. Charge phase. The Royal Warden will go into the Gene Stealers. He gets a good 6. The Canoptic thing will go into the Warlord, 7. So, so that's moved in. They were in auto charge, so they charged into the Warlord. And we'll start with the Reanimator, obviously he put his reanimation for 4 up onto those guys. He gets 4 attacks, hitting on 4s. Strength 5, wounding on 4s. Saving on the 5 of Pinball. Yes! And we'll pay 2 command points to interrupt with the Warlord onto the Gene Stealers onto the Royal Warden. 1, 2, 3. Hitting on 2s. Landing on. So that one's AP a lot. This is a 4-up save. So 2 wounds go through, putting him down to 2 wounds. And the warriors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 again. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s. Saving on 4s. And a catalyst to keep him alive. No, the Warlord falls. Does he have any kind of death throws? No. So we take the Warlord. And we're not going to consolidate. Oh, the Royal Warden gets to attack. He gets 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s, his strength 5. Saving on the lightning reflex. Nope. A single Gene Stealer goes. Their leadership 9, so they're not going to fail this turn. So the end of turn 3. The Gene Stealers have done a number on the warriors. But hey, okay. So we'll go on to turn 4. Let's see who gets to move the Nids get to move again. 7 inches. So we move this over here. So again, no points scored. Gene Stealers are making a run for it. The Morlock we'll go straight to the charge phase. Now there's no psychic phase. Yep. So that's in there. We'll spend a command point again for Overwatch. So there's 9 shots on Overwatch this time, whittling those guys down. Hitting on 6s. Wounding on 5s. A single 4-up save. Does an 8 bring you down to 8 wounds. Death of 1,000 cuts for that fella. So let's see the Morlock. Still on full wounds bracket. His Scything Talons. So he gets 7 attacks. Hitting on 4s. Oh, rerolling 1s because that's what they do. Wounding on 3s. Oh, I'm going to make an additional attack. Oh, I missed that. Hits. Doesn't wound. Saving on 4s. Oh. And then 2 4-up reanimation protocols. They're staying back up again. And the tail doesn't hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Necrons are in range. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s. Saving on a 3. That saves. So that is the end of the Tyranids turn 4. Still no points on the board yet. As we go into turn 4 for the Necrons. Lucky little scarabs that could take the objective again. Everything, the Warlord and the Reanimator move this way. The Reanimator again, the only thing you can now put the protocol on is that. And now, so our protocols this time we can choose from. Living Metal. He gets 2 wounds back for his relic, so he's back up to full wounds. And I should have chosen that before. I can reroll 1 of the dice on the command protocols for this turn. That's a thing. So shoot the Warlord into these Gene Stealers. 4 shots. Hitting on 3s. God blimey. Wounding on a 4. Nothing. The beam. It's on 4s. Wounds on a 3. Nothing. So 4 of these will shoot at them, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will shoot at him. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And the squeaking chair. 4 rapid fires into the Gene Stealers, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. 4 4-up saves. 5-up saves, sorry. 3. Yay, finally they're dead. And then, what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Into the Morlock. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s. Saving on 4s. Takes another one, putting him down to 7. He's still not bracketed yet. And so we'll declare a charge from the Reanimator in. Oh, that's very much in. And that'll be the only charge this turn. So he has 4 attacks, hitting on 4s. That's better. Wounding on 5 because he's strength 5. AP -2, so saving on 5s. 1 damage. At least bracketed it now. He's down to 5 wounds. So I need to find out what that does. So he hits on 5s. And he's strength 5. Also, we'll be wounding on 4s now. So he makes an extra attack. So he's got 8 attacks. So 8 attacks. Oh no, we'll try 1 attack with the jaw. So these ones hitting on 5s. Wounding on 4s. AP dash. Let's see. What does the reanimator have? Is it a 4-up save or a 3-up save? With a 3-up save, it's all good. And the hits on a 5, no. And 1 attack with its tail, does not hit. So the end of turn 4. There is 1 singular model left that's already in combat and can't do anything else. And right, so we'll roll off. Does this move? They can move it up to D2d6, 3. We'll just move it there. So, right, turn 5. So turn 5, there is no movement, no shooting. So we'll go straight onto the attacks. So because they're in combat, he gets to attack first. 4, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 5s, nothing. So he gets to attack back with his talons, re-rolling 1s. And then 4s. 3-up saves. He takes a singular wound, putting him onto 5, which he will get back in his command phase for living metal. Right, the jaw hits. Wound on 4 wounds. AP -3, so save on a 6. No. D3, D6 wounds for 4. Putting it down to 1. And then 1 attack with a tail. Hits. Doesn't wound. Ooh, that is very lucky. And then we'll go on to turn 5 for the Necrons. So the Necrons score 1 point for holding that objective in their command phase. That's fallen back, got 1 wound for living metal. Nothing else has moved. We put some shots into here. So we'll start with the Warlord hitting on 3s. Wounding on... not that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 18 shots hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s. Just the 2, saving on 4s. Down to 4. And there is no point in charging. So at the end of the game, we get 2 points for holding that objective, putting it down. Necrons 3, Tyranids 1, and a Morlock on 4 wounds, and a whole bunch of guys that just kept standing back up. Oh, that was pretty scary from the Necrons. So that is the end of round 2. The Necrons take it, and spoilers, they will be going up against the Orcs for the final, and the Tyranids will go up against the Drukhari to see who gets 3rd and 4th place. So thank you very much for watching. This was a much shorter game, I think. Lots of fun. Please do like and subscribe to follow on for the 2 finals for the games and see how Tzeentch is appeased. I think he's been having fun with these poor creatures. Fleshy things that don't like metal, metal things that don't like fleshy things. So that's interesting. That aside, again, thank you very much for watching. Please do follow along for more, and we'll see you in the next video.